Ladies and gentlemen, we took out a huge loan in the last episode. I'm probably going to regret this, but it's time to get a boat. We're going to buy a bigger boat, as I'm stupid. Go to the boat dock.
You're very, very, very.
All right, here it is, the Lunar Bow. Bye. Congratulations. Don't yell so loud. Purchasing your first trawler. The Lunar Bow stores fresh fish in large tanks in the hull. You're not able to gut, freeze, or stack these fish. What? Oh. They're sold by pumping them directly in from the tanks when you're docking in the port. You'll need at least 4 crew members to operate the trawling machinery on the ship. Okay. Well, let's go ahead to the bar. And I'll take them both. Ding, ding. And so we have, let's look at our crew. We've got Karen, George, Rudy, Tor, and Bjart. Bjart's going to have to be put on work quite often. I'm going to wear that guy out because he's got really crappy stamina. Net hauling. So trawling. We're going to have to learn how to trawl. Everything's going to be cool. Welcome back to my channel. Crew cut 28%. That's fine. So we got 1, 2, 3. Well, let me look at the. Let's go ahead and sail. Look at. I'm on it. This boat has a different port. That's really crazy. Look at. Oh wow. Where are we? Let's go fishing. Actually, I shouldn't go fishing yet. Okay, so the dock is different on this one. Where's the main dock where we were? I'm lost right now. This is Hammerfest, right? Wait, where are we? Yeah, we're still in Hammerfest, right? Why does it look so different? Oh, and you'll notice one thing. The cruise ship is gone. Where? This is not the normal dock, is it? What? I guess this is it. I must have been docked here. It looks just... Yeah, it's the same. It just looks different because I'm so used to seeing it. But look, the cruise ship is gone. So he does actually move around. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and... We need to dock again one more time because I need to... Oh, this is going to be... Hopefully... We got a month to make up enough money, so... Let's see. Buy fuel. So there's no freezer on the ship. After everybody was telling me, you have the freezer. Probably for the Hermes, I would imagine. So we're basically going to be fishing mackerel, I think. Let's take a look at the instructions on trawling. But first we need to go to the dock. Let's take a look at upgrades. Definitely. Wow, the engine upgrades are freaking expensive. Wow. Scammer door sensor control allows you to see the distance between the trawler doors. Indicates that the net is more than 80% full. Okay, so what we're going to do is the first things first. I have no idea how any of that stuff operates, but wow, we don't have enough money for any of the upgrades for storage. Okay, so we'll leave that for now. We'll leave the engine for now, but we definitely are going up to the top radar. We're going to do the scan door sensor. And let's see. We probably have to buy the other upgrades, yeah. So we'll see if we have enough. This is going to be like $1 million. Yep. I want the best catching ability. And this trawler eye, let's see, detects the rate of fish. Okay. I have no idea how any of this stuff works. But we can do it. So we have... let's read about trawling in our instructions. So we're going to go ahead and launch. What do you think, John? Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yes, it's so giant.
It's ginormous. We're going to get the trawler away from the dock here. So I need 2 more crew members. Set trawl and haul trawl. Crazy. Alright, let's get out there. Quarter throttle. Impulse. And I'm going to turn the sideways slide off. Oh, brother. That means the tutorial for this ship will be coming out at some point. And we're going to stop. I don't want to swing into the port there. I'm not gonna wet that. Johnson, you're gonna I'm not gonna wet anything.
Yes.
So where are we allowed to trawl? I know this has a picture of the Lunar Bow and it's open sea. So we're gonna go out there and we're gonna trawl. Look at this thing. Look at this boat. Man, is this gorgeous. Look at that freaking thing. Dude, what a boat. And definitely a ship at this point, but see how she handles in the rough seas. Yes, John. That's a good boy. Yep. A full tray? What a jerk. Okay, nav, nav, nav. Cycle display. I have no idea what these things do, but got a compass there. Let's take a look around the cabin. I think we're going to head north to... Whoa, the ship really tips quite a bit. Have to be a little bit gentler on the steering there. What? This is crazy. Alright, so now we're heading out. We're going to head out to sea a little bit here. We got speed of what going on here? 20 knots, right? Is that correct? Wow, she's flying. Now, when we're full, it will not be quite that way, but how much cargo? 45,000. And I think we're going to be trawling mackerel, is what I'm assuming that we'll be trawling. So let's go ahead and take a real quick look at the wiki and talk about trawling. All right, so mackerel. Mackerel is a common name applied to a number of different species of pelagic fish that are mostly, but not exclusively, from the family Scombridae. They are found in both temperate and tropical seas, predominantly living along the coasts or offshore in the oceanic environment. Mackerel is best caught from May to October every season. Oh, good, great. The big mackerel disappear from the coast in the fall and move out to the deeper parts of the continental shelf in the northern part of the North Sea, west of Scotland and Ireland. Hang on one second, folks. See, mackerel typically have vertical stripes on their backs, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care about that, but... Fish stocks based on geography. Some migrate in large schools along the coast to suitable spawning grounds where they spawn in fairly shallow waters. After spawning, they return their way. They feeding grounds, blah, 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 blah. Smaller mackerel are forage fish, large predators, blah, blah, blah. Mackerel, high omega-3, blah, blah, blah. Okay, where's the trawling information? Let's see. Trawlers are not allowed to fish within 12 miles of the shoreline. To use trawlers, you need to drive up to the northwest part of the map, where you'll be able to head for the open ocean and catch the bounty of the Barents Sea. An icon will be activated when you are in the right area. Wow, okay. Let's see. So we have pelagic trawling. We're going to keep both trawl doors at the same depth and make sure the schools of fish are between both of the trawl doors shown on the screen to catch them. Oh, great. So it's going to be a whole learning experience here. Make sure both the trawl doors are aligned. Lights change when the trawl bag is in motion. Red, the trawl bag is not set. Yellow, the bag is in motion. Adjust the warp length. Green, trawl bag is locked. To haul the trawl bag, assign your crew to hauling trawl. Haul in the warp wires until they are 25 meters from the water's surface. Then click the haul trawl button to bring the trawl bag aboard. To haul in the trawl bag, assign your crew members to hauling the trawl. Then haul in the warp wires until they are 25 meters from the water's surface. Then click the haul trawl button to bring the trawl bag aboard. Your crew will automatically set and haul in the trawl when you give them the order to complete these tasks. They also empty fish from the trawling bag. Bottom trawling. Bottom fish can become a century heavily fish, such as the North Sea and the Barents Sea. While overfishing has long been recognized as a cause of major ecological change in the fish community, concerns have been raised but the damage to the trawling inflicts upon the seabed communities. There are no coral reefs in the Barents Sea, but other species are vulnerable. And Scanmar, that's what we have. You can buy the Scanmar Sunport Hammerfest. The following upgrades are available. Door sensor and control sensor. Shows the distance between the trawl doors and gives you a small amount of control using the arrow keys. Catch sensors. Shows how full the trawl bag is. You need 5 sensors along with your trawl bag to see the fill rate. Up to 80%. We have that. Okay, the trawl eye. Shows the rate of fish mass entering the trawl bag. Measures the height of the trawl bag. Opening from the headline to the foot trope, which I have no idea what any of that stuff is, as well as the bottom contact or clearance. Okay. So that's all the information they're giving us. We'll have to figure out some of it. The first thing we need to do is head up north to Akiar Ford and pick up 2 more workers. Or we can go to, Akiar Ford is probably the best bet. So we're going to sail that direction. Let's go ahead and fast travel to Akiar Ford. So you're just not even allowed to fish in these areas. No, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So let's go ahead and make our way to Akiar Ford, get the last 2 crew members, and we'll head out to the open sea, which will be fun. Whoop! The day goes by fast. All right. And we're going to trawl our way into port. Any cruise ship? No cruise ship. I don't think the cruise ship is going to come to Hammerfest. So for the first time in the game, we're going to head out to open sea, which will be interesting. I've never been there before, and it ought to be fun. Look at the size of this boat. It handles pretty well, though. I'm keeping it slow. I don't want to... I've never docked this thing before. We still have to do the boat tour. We'll do that in a second here. Careful. Easy. Yes. Bink. Okay. We are under the dock's control. Let's go to the town. And you get a job. And you get a job. There you go. All right. So everybody's hired. What do we got? Is there a mission? There's a bar. Yeah, you can always pick up fillets to Hammerfest. Sometimes they're worth more than that's a low one. Alright, pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and fill up with gas and get on our way. Let's see. Probably going to do this. And we're going to do this just in case, because I don't know what I'm going to get into in the open ocean, so we're going to have both. The nice thing is we still keep our other boats. So it's not... Let's see. What do I need to do? Where's refuel? We need to... Dock services. That's what I need. Fuel. We used $89,000 worth of fuel to get here. That is frightening. We're going to back out here. I'm not going to be able to turn the boat around in this small area. Full speed astern. Did they ever say that? Full speed astern. This is a crazy big boat. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and turn the center thrusters off. We're out far enough where we can control the ship without thrusting away. Oops, sorry. I clicked on the other screen by mistake. This game allows you to go off screen. Now we're going to slow it down. And make our turn out to sea. Hopefully I'll be able to stop before I hit the shore. There we go. Honk, honk. And she's underway. Off we go. So we'll take a boat tour in a second here once I get... Oh, hey, seagull. I'm big enough that the seagulls follow me now. Whoa, John. Easy, boy. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in and take a walk around, take a look in the cabin. Got 2 seats here, 2 captains. Look at the size of this area. I mean, this is like an area for the crew. Oh, we can control the ship from back here, too. Oh, that's really cool.
What is the simple cut?
It's huge, John. Yeah, that's the back. This is the front. There's two steering areas. Let's go out to the deck.
That's a big tank.
Where am I? Where's the front of the ship? There it is. Yep, can we go down there? Yep. This is the work area for the crew.
Where do you see the crew?
I don't know.
Where do you see the crew? Ooh, you can actually go up there.
No, you can't. It won't let you. That sucks.
Does it push you away and you try to go
Yep,
up
I
there?
can't. That's all as far as I can go. So you can't go up to the front. You can't walk around on the deck. Man, this boat really hauls butt. Look how fast we're going.
Let's see. Oh.
You said don't say butt. Sweet. This thing is awesome. Alright, I really should get someone on cooking here. Go to the bridge. Oh, wait. What's back here? I didn't look back there. Oh, it's like the net hull area. You're not allowed back there. Okay. Let's get back on the captain's seat here. And we're going to be turning around the... Whoa. Man, this is real touchy on the turns. It's because it's going so fast. Whoa. I feel like it's a little sensitive. Ocean temperature, 8 degrees Celsius, right? And we're moving at 25 knots. We're really moving out here. Now when the boat gets full, it will not be moving that fast, but I'm going to head up to the North Atlantic, guys. I'll see you when we get closer. Oh, I will check out the radar, too. Let's take a look here and see what the... Does the radar actually do anything for us as far as... get Karen to cook some food. She's our best cook so far. Well, actually, you know what? The guy with no energy, he's going to be doing the cooking. I want to build up his stamina. Yeah, see this, the radar on this boat, whoa, doesn't get us any more map. So you can see there, this is a different kind of radar. So that's kind of a bummer. We won't get, I was hoping that this would, so maybe the Hermes is the one that does that. Like that's going to get us better radar for these areas, but this is really not giving us any additional exploration bonus. This is specifically for trawling, which is not done. Once again, you have to be farther away than 12 miles. 12, probably 12 nautical miles, I would imagine. So are you guys ready for a new experience? Because we're about to have one. Oh, John, take it easy, boy. We have to go there. So we'll head that direction. As we head into the open sea. Holy cow. Coming around the horn here. Look at this boat. Wow, this thing is awesome. What a cool looking ship. I don't know what Ryan's screaming about downstairs. It's pretty funny. I love the fact that the seagulls now follow us. So that one's flying backwards. I don't know. They want some bites. They want to bite a mackerel. Let's see how we're doing on the map. Yep, heading the right way. All right, guys. So I'm gonna poke along here. If I see anything cool, I'll pop in. But until then, aside from the backwards flying seagulls, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Oh, and I should point out there is no quota. If you look at the quotas, there is no quota on mackerel. Is there? Oh, there is. Oh boy. So there you can get pollock and mackerel. There is a quota on mackerel, so we gotta watch it. But it's a long way away. Hopefully, we've paid the boat off at that point. All right, see you guys in a bit. Well, we're almost to the ship icon, which means open water. Open wassa. Oh, and we can trawl. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to bring the boat to a stop first. Does this give us a different map? No. Okay, so we're on the same map. Looks like the nearest town is this undiscovered location. We'll try there to sell our fish, because I'd rather be a lot closer than have to go like that far out. You can see there's ice all around us. We are nearing the North Pole here. Definitely icebergs up there. I'm just going to let her drop down to nothing. Once again, I have no idea what I'm doing, so let's let the radar catch up and see. We're at 150 meters. So let's go ahead and set the net, go to open water. Oh, okay. Doop. What? Okay, so we're at open water. There's no... And then we can click this to go back. Return to port. So we are out in the middle of nowhere. How's the map look? There's no map. Oh, we tired Bjart out. I'm trying to get Bjart's stats up here, so... He's going to cook for himself. Give him a burger. All right. Quotas, gutting, cargo, fish. I don't think we have to gut for this. So we're at 3.2 knots and dropping. I'm trying to get down to 0 here. Got very calm seas today. Bring her to a stop. And so let's go ahead and set the trawlers. We're going to take our... Let's see, any of these guys... None of these guys have been trawled, so I guess we could just grab whoever. George, you... We're going to take people with the most stamina, because we've never done this before. Put these guys on. This guy's resting. You're going to start cooking. You're going to start repairing. I just want to get these guys so that they're building up stamina. I'll probably regret that, but let's go ahead and see what we got. Lights, line info. Weather, crew. All right, so let's see. What do I do now? Customize, no dano. Oh, let's see, flow. I don't know what do I want? Tension. catch is at 80%. Nope. Okay, close this. Oh wait, I want to add whatever they had. Oh, this is so complicated. I'm in trouble. Tension? No. Wait, what did I do? I want to add. I want to add something. What did I do? Flow sensor. Tension. And tension door red. Can I add another thing there? Let's see, what is this? That's depth 3. This is our catch amount. So we're gonna add, does that show, what was that depth? Depth, DP. Head rope? I guess depth 4 is the boat. Port door, starboard door. Use the arrow keys to control the trawl doors. Easy there, mate. Not currently trawling. Not currently trawling. E, set trawl net. Okay. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. So can I take these guys off now? And so they're done. The net's set. Sure, look at all those guys walking. That's so cool. They're on the deck. Okay, so let's go back in the cabin and take a look at our controls. So if I do the arrow keys, I can set these. I don't know what any of this means. Easy there, John. The depth is 125, 126, 127. Do I want to shorten that? Is that how I do it? Do I hold the arrow keys down? Or do I maybe put them up? I have no idea. There's nothing, there's no information about this.
Oh my gosh.
John said, oh my gosh. Maybe as I pull forward, it'll raise the net a little bit. I don't want it going, because it's 150 is the bottom. Yeah. I mean, the net's going way down. I don't know how to stop that from happening. Okay, 139. As I'm driving forward, it's coming back up. So maybe you use the speed of the boat. I need to read this. Hang on, we're going to stop for a second. I don't want to ruin anything, so hang on. All right, I had to look online for that one. So I've got the wrong gauges here. I'm going way too fast, first of all. We need to be going like 3 knots. And we're going to stop these because I probably let the net out like way too far. So we're going to slow way down, slow it down, slow it down. Where's my throttle indicator? All right. I'll just go from the outside. It's easier. Okay, so we were pulling the net way too fast. What we need to do now is go back inside, and I'm going to change some of these gauges here. We don't want TNS. I'm going to get these out of here. The first thing we want, what was it? Flow, I think, head rope. Try this here. Yep, that's it. So we're getting 0 fish right now. There are definitely fish out there. My doors are way far apart. So I'm trying to think what he had here. I watched a tutorial about it, and he kind of showed, let's see, doors, door, distance door. Is that what we want? No. Oh, that's too big. All right, so the doors are way too spread out. In fact, I almost feel like I should just haul the net back in, but let's see. Navigation, doors, distance, door. Nope. Depth, nope. Depth door, was this it?
What are you doing?
Yeah, close these two. I have no idea what I'm doing, John. Distance door, that's what we want. No. Right? The net's spread too wide. What else did I need? There's a flat, length, navigation, ship temperature, tension, tilt. Those things, none of that mattered. Depth. Over here. And depth. Door 2. Get rid of that. The catch levels. Yeah, we're catching 0 fish right now. So I think what I need to do is I think what happened was that my net went all the way to the bottom. Because right now, if we look at our sonar, is there a sonar? Can we get sonar on here? Like, we need to pull these back in. So E. And how fast am I moving? I'm moving at 0 knots. I need to move a little bit forward. Let's trawl these nets back in, though. There we go. I want to get these nets to about maybe like maybe 80. So right now you can see there I'm pulling the net back in. There's a red. Let's see, what's this? So now the nets are 93 meters away, 89. I'm going to get them down. We're going to start moving the ship ahead a little bit. That'll close up the doors a little bit. Hopefully we'll start getting some fish. You really can't, there's fish that come in, but you can't really necessarily collect. It kind of just automatically does it. Okay, that's probably good right there. So, let's see. Fix the starboard. Let's see. E and E.
Now, would you be rich if you had that much money?
69. We're going to pull it in just a little more.
Would you be rich if you had that much money?
A witch?
Witch. What?
Oh, I've got these backwards, so hang on.
What's that?
Let's pull that out. Nope, that's going the other way. I'm going to pull these in. Hang on a second, John. You got to wait. I'm in the middle of a deep fishing experiment.
What are you doing out there?
I'm fishing. What are you doing?
Is it the middle of the day?
It's the middle of the day, yes.
Did you go to bed?
I did not go to bed. Stop
Yeah,
that. There we go. So now they're pretty even with each other, the doors. And let's see, how fast are we going? 4.2. We need to slow it down just a hair. And there we go. Trying to keep the boat all even. And right now we have a flow of 0 fish. Unless, did I not get that? Maybe that's a sensor that I need. But it says 0 right now.
Would you be rich if you had that much money?
And I think
like
we
that?
don't have a school of fish coming
Daddy,
by.
would you be rich? If you had that much money.
If I had that much money, how much money? Where?
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
$810? No, not really.
You still would be rich.
So I'm just looking here and seeing what's going on. Starboard door is a little high. Whoa, something's happening here. Bottom's getting deeper, maybe. We're still getting 0 fish. I'm doing something wrong. Unless they're deeper. So I'm going to let the net out a little bit. Looks like there's a school coming up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these go down. Let's see. We're going to let these out. And we're going to watch. See, this sonar shows you the sonar shows you that this is the depth of these nets. They're 60, 61. And I don't know how deep this is, but it's below us. It's going to be below us here. Hopefully we can get the nets down into that area. We will be able to start picking some fish up. I want to get them down. And you can see they're descending. Seems like we're above the schools right now, so we need to keep an eye on the doors. The net will be a little bit lower than the doors because the net kind of hangs down below the doors. They're basically, the doors are, they keep the net. They're heavy. They're weights that keep the net, you know. 424, 423. And I'm hoping that I can get it into this. We have 300 meters away. We're descending those doors. Any fish yet? Nothing. This is pretty intense. Like, it's not super difficult, but it's not super easy either. This is our door distance. They're 48 meters apart. You can't really steer when you're doing this, so you just kind of hope that you get into a school. I'm going to stop the drop at that point. We should be picking up some stuff. Nothing, though, at all. Weird. And I want to stop these. Neutral these. So 160. I mean, our net's down in there. Maybe we have to have... Do we have to have guys? Maybe that's my problem, is I'm supposed to have guys on the set. Doesn't seem like they should be, though. I'm gonna put him out here on set. I don't think they have to be there. Judd. I'm traveling at 4 knots, which is good. Man, I'm getting nothing. 0. I know I bought that upgrade. Maybe. I thought I bought all the upgrades for reading. But I seem to be pulling nothing. Four. Okay, fish are starting to come into the net now. That's good. Phew. Okay, I was getting a little panicked there. It's not a great number of fish, but they're coming in. Our net is almost 10% full. You can see that. This is that's filling up there. We're at like 5% full. So we're just going to trawl around for a while until we get to be 100% full on the net, and we'll pull it in.
Daddy, go out. Go out of this.
Now, for a real quick test, I want to see if these guys, because I want these guys to be rested up as much as possible. I'm going to put the heavy haulers here. This guy's a wuss. He's going to go down here. I'm actually going to put him back on burgers. This guy can rest. You can rest. You can rest. I'm going to get my top 4 staminas up top. There we go. Okay. Because they're going to need to pull that net in, and that's going to be difficult. So you really don't even need... It doesn't seem like a... You really could get away with 4 crew members on this boat. I might... When I go back to port, I might let some of those workers go, because they're not... if the 4 have enough stamina, then they don't... That's all they need, because you're not really doing anything else on this ship. So Let's go ahead and back in and see how we're doing. We're still catching 4. The nets are a little high. Let's see. Look at the closer look here. Okay, there's a school high up here, so I'm going to pull these nets up a little bit. Wait, let's take a look real quick here. I want to see how far away. 317. Okay, they're closing, so we're gonna pull this up and pull this up. Get those nets a little higher up here and try to get through that school right there. And we're back to 0, but we can pull those up a little higher. So far we're doing okay. To be honest with you, though, it seems like the bigger loads are down at the bottom. So once we get past this, we'll drop it back down again. Maybe I'll let them up to about 100 meters, and then we'll let it drop. We need to pick up our speed just a hair. We're only at 4 knots. Full speed ahead.
Dad, look up. Would you be rich if you had that much money?
What, kid?
Would you be rich if you had that much?
Yeah, you'd be witch.
Rich!
First I thought you were saying witch. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, kid?
Rich.
Alright, so slow this back down a little
If you
bit.
had that money.
This is kind of a tricky thing, you know? It's like a balancing act. Just like any of the things in this game, you're kind of on a balancing act. 3.6 knots. Cool. And right now we have 0 fish, so I'm going to let these lines back out again. We're going to let them go deep. Seems like most of the fish are way below where we're fishing, so let it drop. Let's see. Oh, I need to switch these around. Yeah, that way. Right and left. Right is red. So this one's ahead. So if this one, I'm going to stop this one for a minute. That other one, I'm going to let that other one catch up. 108. 109. 110. 109. What? 109. 110. 109. Let it out. It's because our speed's picked up too much. Oh, there's a nice... Going right through a big pod right there in a second here. 273, 272, so we're going to pick that up. Might get some fish off of that. I don't know. It's a little bit of luck. Okay, we're moving up to 20%, and then we're in the little bit over 10% right there. And yet, we're not catching anything right now. Our rate's really low. I don't know, just having a bad trawling day, I guess. 3.9 knots, that's good. This should be hitting us pretty soon here. Oh, I should probably stop dropping my nets. So let's go ahead back out. Okay, that one above us. I missed it totally. We're just going to leave the lines at a certain length, and I'll keep going. Wow, we got nothing off of that catch. It's terrible. Oh well. Let's see what else we can add to this thing here. What we can see. Depth. Depth head rope. That's probably important. Kind of take back some of that. So our head rope is 280 meters down. Now, once again, I don't know that that really tells us much of anything, but that's the top of the net. There's what they're kind of showing you here. And we're catching nothing. Okay, now we're starting to pick some fish up. 3. You really want to be around 9. That's the good. A little more throttle because we're not starting to lose some speed here. What other information do we have here? Length. Tension door, tilt. Oh, that's pretty cool. So there's a lot of information that you can have up here. Okay, we're starting to pick up speed a little bit. Okay, big clot should be going through our net right now. What is going on with my throttle? I feel like I'm not getting any additional throttle. .7, 2.8. And we're back down to 0. I'm not very lucky. How's this guy doing? He's cooked another burger. Let him rest. Eat a burger. That's how we'll build that guy up. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be keeping him, but... Ding! Okay, now we're picking some stuff up. That's good. 5 fish per second. Once again, it's mostly luck. That's a nice big catch right there. 6. And we'll just hold him at the length. It's like I said, a lot of it is luck. If you know, it seems like you got to kind of find where they're mostly swimming and then put it there and good luck. All right, so we'll keep doing this and I'll catch up with you once the net is getting full. Apparently, there's some control you can do with the trawl doors. I still haven't figured that one out. I'm trying to get them to go left, but you can make them go up and down so they can descend and pull the net down with them and still be a distance away from the ship. I don't quite know how to control it yet, but I was catching some decent fish at a good rate there for a little bit. Now we're back down to nothing. Like, I'm holding down on the trawl doors, and I don't see anything happening on the radar. Like, it's not adjusting the height. Of course, I could be going... Yeah, I'm going too fast, too. I keep... Yeah. Trying to keep it around 3 knots. That does make a difference, though, too. This is really quite a bit of work. I think it's a lot. Some of it's luck, but it seems like some of it is careful practice. I don't know. I'm just making that up. This is like really taking a long time. Okay, finally I'm getting some schools here going through my nets. Though right now it's a 0, but there's going to be a big group going right through the doors there in a second. We should be able to pick some of those up. My speed's good. Net's holding at a good height. And I'm catching nothing. This takes a long... I've been doing this for a long time. For at least a half an hour or longer, and I'm still only at 40% on the net. I think once you get a little more skilled with it, you should be able to... I need to read more tutorials about how to do this. There is a tutorial in-game. Somehow I missed it, so... I don't know. But still, it's pretty cool. And somehow I got neither. The other thing passed right through the middle of my area. I caught neither. Could be that my nets are too low. I don't know how to pull the net up higher, aside from pulling this whole thing up higher. So I'm thinking the doors. I'm probably going to pull the doors up even closer. Come on. Yank them in a little more. And get that net to like the 200 foot. I wish you could tell. The only thing I don't know, the sonar is great, except for it doesn't tell me what depth this stuff is at. It shows me that, okay, compared to these doors, this is where it's at. The doors are at 149 meters, so I'm assuming this would be, I don't know, it's hard to say. Maybe this would be 200 or something like that, so I need to pull these up more. Seems like I want to get the net to be at about 150, because that seems to be where the fish are swimming a lot. So I'm just going to let these pull in here and increase speed a little bit here. Drop it off. Now we're catching some good fish right now. I almost feel like put this on hold for a second. Just catch. So there's some deeper. There's fish down deeper apparently that we're pulling through. And we're getting 6 fish per minute. That's a good rate. It's going up. We're almost up to 40% full. At 80%, I'm going to pull the net in. So once it tops off at 80%. We'll hold the net steady for now while we're catching fish, and then I'll pull it up a little bit higher. So again, I think I want that DP3 to be around 150 feet, it seems like.
Should we turn it off?
That joke. Here you go, kid. And we're still catching 6 fish per minute, so that's good. I'm not going to complain about that. Slowing down the trawl speed just a hair. Letting our crew get some rest. And I will catch up with you once I get it fuller, but that's where I'm going right now. I'm going to pull this bad boy in and we're going to try again. I'm just sucking at this right now, so let's go ahead and pull this guy in, reel it in. In. Oops. Put a brake on this one because I went too long on that one. Oh, it stopped. Why does it keep stopping? Oh, it's close enough. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at our crew members. We'll get the heavy hands here. These guys are all tough and grizzled. And all right, so now we get back into the cabin and we're gonna go ahead and haul that load. I have four crew members. I have 4. Oh, I thought oops, okay. Oh, wrong button. Okay, let's get back in there and try this again. Ta-da. 1. 2. Raise the stern. K3. Okay.
Love my daddy.
I love you too. Ah. Get into position. Okay. What's position? Oh, there we go. They're doing it. Okay, get into position. Raise the stern crane. Okay, it does it automatically. Okay. 2. Lower the bow crane. The bow crane. So this is probably called the Lunar Bow then, and not the Lunar Bow. And pump fish. Catch summary. Oh, that's it. Wow. Storage is full. What? 1 tow and that's it? 1 trawl and we're done. Yeah, that's why we need to upgrade the storage capacity. So at 40% full net, we brought in a full... Holy crap. Okay, let's go ahead and return to normal seas. And we're back into our vicinity here. And we're going to make for... let's see here. Gosh, it seems like they're both about the same distance. I can fast travel here, so let's go ahead and do that. Crap. So I'm going to have to go... We're actually going to have to drive to that area. So the Lunar Bow is full. Let's see how much money we make, if any. Now, once again, as we get into winter, the mackerel are going to start disappearing. We're going to be just catching a lot of pollock, which sucks, but... Boaty McBoatface. So the Lunar Bow turns pretty fast here. We come in way north. So that was fun. It was quite an adventure. I was out there for probably an hour and a half of actual time trawling. Didn't use up too much fuel, but it's going to be a lot of fuel. Hopefully we're going to make some serious money with this. I don't know. I don't know what... It's crazy that we got a full catch at 40%. So definitely that's a sign that we need to upgrade the stuff. We're gonna fire three of the crew members. These guys are pretty worthless. I don't need them. You only need 4 crew members, so that was a mistake. I hired all those guys. Probably spent 100,000. Not that much, but some of these other guys need to go back into town. Now that we know... Oops, I need to look at my map and see where we're going. Now, the nice thing is this boat's cruising at 17 knots, even with a full hull. I need to go left. I need to go directly south. I need to connect up with my fast travel area. Once I hit that, then we can fast travel in. Get there a lot faster. And I need to run back to the actual driving station. What a great boat. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we're going to make some serious jack. But I don't know. Temperature. All right, I'll catch up with you once we get to port. And we are about to pull into port here. Let's see how we did. This boat's going to be a monster to refuel. Man, I am not looking forward to that, Bill. Yes, okay.
Giant eagle. Dad, you know why it's called giant eagle?
Why is it called giant eagle, John?
Because it's a giant eagle.
That's... oh no. That is funny, John. Wow. That's not, So we had to pay there's 3 guys less that will be able to, that will have to pay. So we'll save 50,000 probably. But, oh man, that's not very good. We bring that much money in the Vivek. I mean, we made our boat payment, but whoa. That's not good. Catch the lines. We got going on. So we're gonna fire a couple crew members first of all, because this guy.
Dad, look at this so that coconut landed.
All the low energy
Look
guys are
what that
going.
land it was.
You got it, mate.
And Dad.
And let's see how much
My pistol bag.
Oh, are you kidding?
It's a pistol bag.
Great. That's great. Ooh, deliver fillets to Hammerfest. Yeah, we're gonna. Whoa. I wonder if I should do that. Is it worth the fuel? I probably can't even make it up in fuel. Let's see here. So let's find out how much it was to get fuel. Oh wait, I left the dock. I didn't want to do that. No, dock. Oh man. 249,000. Half of our income just went to fuel. So this boat sucks at making money. Oh no! Now during mackerel season, when you catch more mackerel, you probably will make more money, but like maybe upwards, I would say, because I had half mackerel and they were worth a lot of money, but
Go back to our
we might be able to increase it to like 75.
Go home. You have two things at home.
I know, it's just jobs, honey.
Do the job.
No, I don't want to do the jobs. They're not worth enough money. So that just shows you right there. This is going to be a struggle. I mean, I'll be able to pay my bills and stuff, and it'll be good when we... But I almost feel like I should go back to the Quebec for a while and continue to fish until I reach my cod quota on those, because... Holy cow. Now, once again, the storage is not upgraded all the way. That will make a difference. Yeah, they don't offer upgrades here. Because we'll be able to... Oh, easy, John. We'll be able to pretty much double that load. And when we do that, then we'll be bringing in $800,000 a catch. But until I can afford to do that, which, I mean, maybe we should start working on that now. But gosh, I'm going to have to go back to hammer... Actually, you know what? Let's do it then. I'm going to go ahead and take this mission. Yeah. Right. I'm going to go ahead and take that mission. It'll pay for the fuel. Let's see. Yep. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and get this over to Hammerfest. And what that'll do is that'll allow me to... how are these guys doing? They're all good. That'll allow me to see what they have available as far as that expenses go. But that really sucks. This boat, I think, will be good once I upgrade the storage bays all the way. We can actually make some, you know, maybe 600,000, because you're still going to have that $200,000 fuel bill. So we might be able to make $600,000 or $700,000 on a haul, but that's, you know, it should be doubling the Quebec, and it's only making the same amount of money, maybe a little bit more. But after the fuel costs, no, I didn't make anything more. So that's rough. That is rough. So anyway, we're going to back out here, and I'm going to get back out into sea, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next exciting episode of Fishing Barents Sea, or Barents Sea, or whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. A little bit of a disappointment there, but you know what? Life's full of disappointments. Make some... As you get lemons, make lemonade. So I'm going to make some lemonade, and we're going to make this boat a little bit better, and I'm going to get some more capacity on it, and off we go. So I will see you guys next time on Fishing Barents Sea, and I will continue working with the trawler, making it profitable, hopefully. But once again, that was a little bit of a disappointment there. Once again, though, first load, smaller cargo capacity. We should be able to double that up. So have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And we will see you out on the open sea. See you next time. Bye. Oh, so I said goodbye, but... I know I already said goodbye, but you know what? Here's one thing real quick. So the storage is really expensive. I didn't realize it was $2 million, or I wouldn't even bother coming back, but... I'm going to have to run a couple more runs. This significantly increases the storage space. Right now I have 45,000 kilograms. I think maybe it takes it up to 150,000. That triples it. I mean, you're getting way, way more storage capacity. So this ship will make a lot of money. It's just that standard space is not enough. You really need to get this upgraded space. So, dang it, we're close, but we don't have enough. So a couple more trips and I'll be able to do it. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye. And another thing I screwed up, I realized I didn't upgrade the radar. I must have grabbed the top one and thought I did it, but I didn't do it. So now I actually have the upgraded radar. So let's do a test real quick before we jump off. I'm going to put some waypoints here. And we'll jump up to here. Okay. This, honestly, whoops, should be easy there, John. this should give us a pretty huge boost in our visual range. So let's take a look here and see what this actually does. Oh my goodness. Huge difference. Yeah. So this range, the range of this ship way out extends the Vebek or Vebiki Catherine by a long shot. So I think this ship in the long run, not that the radar really matters, but when you're traveling to these fast travel points that take a long time to get to, it'll make it a little bit easier. I'm going to run up this channel one more time just to get it mapped out. But this ship would also be good for kind of searching around for other types of fish when you're not using because it travels quickly too. So with the top speed of 20 knots or 20, actually I was up to 23 something on my trip back with those fried cods that I had. They're the fried fillets or whatever. With that upgrade, I will now be able to scan the seas very quickly. So even if you're not running this boat with a crew, I think you have to have 4 crew members to run it. Maybe not though, but I could just take the boat out for a run and start scanning the areas. This is about double the size of the Vebek's view range. So this thing's got really great radar on it. So that's going to help us discover more of the map. But unfortunately, with the trawler, you can't really do anything with it because there's really no need for the radar with the trawling system. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. So I know I said my sign off, but I was wrong to do that. But now we'll do it for real. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. I'm going to keep working on the Lunar Bow and trying to get the storage upgraded. So next time you see the ship, I'll actually have the storage all the way upgraded and maybe some of the other stuff. And we will, start pulling in some money with this boat. But right now, it's barely making any money. I think we need to get it over that. Like I said, I have 173,000 crowns. I need about 273. So about 2 or 3 more trips. And I'll be able to do the first upgrade and have enough to make the payment, and then once I have that the upgraded hold, because right now, once again, this holds 45,000 kilograms. That upgrade gives us an additional 150,000 kilograms. That's the first upgrade. The biggest one gives us an additional, I think, 300,000. So we'll have a total of like 345,000 kilograms. That's going to bring in some serious freaking money. Even if it's just Pollock or whatever, we're going to make a lot of money with that. So anyway, that's where we're at. So I'm sorry about that. The radar was wrong, and that was my mistake. Having this big radar mast does definitely totally expand the range of view for this ship. You can see here we're cruising along at 30 knots. I mean, this boat is really fast, and that's the bottom engine. Coming back with the full load, and once again, it was 17 knots, so it's still pretty good. But this boat also does have to travel a lot of distance to get where it's supposed to go. So we will unlock eventually this other port. I think if I look at the map, Akkarfjord and this one are about the same distance. This one's probably a straighter shot. So we'll go there next when I'm taking the next load in. But so we've done some learning tonight. Definitely made some mistakes. Once again, the crew was a mistake, having the unupgraded radar. It didn't really hurt us, but it also didn't really do anything for our map discovery, because now you can see we're finding this huge area now of open water, and that's going to open up a lot of new fishing spots for us for the smaller boats. So I think each year I probably will start with the, I don't know, you start with the small boat, work your way up to the big boat each year, and that way you only have to hire the crew once. Yes, John.
This is school that did a tray of cups full of waters.
A girl with co-op with a tray of cups full of waters? Yes?
Yeah.
And?
She did, how can you do under a car, like here.
What happened?
This girl, she's really flexible. She did, how well can you do drinks under the car, a tray? What? And her back was like all the way here.
Oh, she's real flexible?
No, it wasn't co-op.
It was on a video. Oh, okay.
Like,
All right, guys. Hey, I am now. Arthur Jugmanson is now now certified for the final boat, which is the bottom trawler, and that is the Herman Lee or whatever this is. Whatever the name is, the Hermes. All right, guys. We will see you next time. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe for real this time. Goodbye.